Good morning, all. I was just walking along and I was thinking about an analogy I often use with my clients. So I often talk about a well-worn path through the bush when I talk about neuroplasticity and neural pathways and finding a new pathway. And I thought I can't turn the, oh yes, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. I'm just at a fork in the path. So I can go that way, or I could go that way, I could go that way, or I could turn around and walk back. But I know which way I want to walk. And sometimes, though, you might want to walk a new path and it's not well worn. And you need to, it goes to somewhere where you really want to go. But what you need to do is bash through the undergrowth, create a new pathway. And sometimes, hi Kim, and hi the relaxed runner. Sometimes when you are walking, this analogy is about when you have something new that you want to be able to do, or something that you're doing that isn't really helpful anymore and you want to find a new way. And sometimes it's really hard to not take that well-worn path of doing the same thing that you've been doing that you kind of don't want to do anymore because it's not helpful anymore. And so you need to bash through and find that new pathway. You need to create that new pathway to learn to do that new thing that you want to do, or that do something the new way, and keep practicing and practicing and practicing until that pathway, that thing that you want to do, becomes the well-worn pathway. And sometimes that can take a lot longer than we think. And this is the case with habits. And sometimes habits might be really easy to change, but sometimes they're really hard to change. And sometimes they're habits that you've had that have been really helpful, but you've stopped doing them. So I'll give you an example. So I have had a habit every now and again, so periods of time, of getting up early and doing some exercise. And it's something that I've kind of, you could say, fallen off the bandwagon recently. It's been really hard to get up early. And part of that is because I haven't been sleeping well. But actually, I'm up here, I'm in beautiful warm Brisbane on a work retreat, and I've decided that I'm going to go for a walk each morning as a way of getting myself motivated and energized to do the work I need to get done this week. And it's been really helpful. And so my plan is to beat through that pathway and that's there but slightly overgrown, and keep going and try and make this a new habit, to renew my habit of getting up early and exercising, whether it's a walk, whether it's a bike ride, or whatever it is, or whether it's just getting up early enough to ride my bike to work when the weather's fine. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about, what I'm planning to do. But sometimes it's hard to do. But sometimes we've got to do the hard things. And the result of that is achievement and feeling good because you've set a goal and you get there. So that's where I'm kind of at. And Kim, it is absolutely gorgeous here. And I'll tell everyone else, it's the Venman Bushland National Park in Mount Cotton, in just sort of out in Brisbane, not too far from the centre of Brisbane. Oh, a bit far. It took a bit of time to get from the airport, but it's just gorgeous. Takes a bit of time to walk here, but it's beautiful. And the sound of the birds. I've set my alarm every morning, but because that's a habit. But actually I've woken up about an hour before my alarm because the birds are so loud, and there's so many birds. But yes, they are, so that's been my alarm clock for the past 2 days, and I'm expecting it to be the alarm clock for the next few days as well. And I might try and record the alarm clock tomorrow morning but just audio. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll chat with you soon. I'm Noni from Enhanced Life Psychology, and see you soon. Bye.